and welcome back to my channel. So this video is a continuation from the dreams episode, and in this video I'm gonna just talk about, it's called turmoil. So the turmoil that took place in my life because I didn't pay attention to the dream that I had. So without further ado, here's turmoil. All right, honey, I'm about to spill the tea, baby. I'm about to spill the tea on my damn self, yo. I'm about to spill the tea on my damn self. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed because this right here is a part of my healing process. And so I'm good with it. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And yeah, so this episode is a story time. It's a continuation from episode 2. So if you did not listen to episode 2, I would recommend that you do so because you will understand what I am talking about in episode 3. Now, a couple of years ago, I was in a relationship. And y'all already know when relationships start off in the beginning, that should be popping. Everything is fun, hunky-dory. Y'all getting to know each other. Y'all enjoying each other. Y'all really into each other. Y'all talking about life, probably talking about the future. And you're talking about past relationships, right? For some people don't like to talk about their past relationships, but this one particular person that I was with loved to talk about his past relationships. And not only did he talk about past relationships, like he just talked about a lot of bullshit that happened in his life. And it was hitting hard. Like I would, tell a little bit about my past, but I really wasn't trying to go into depth because, that was the past and this is the future. But he was like really laying on them stories. And in the beginning, I was quote unquote love struck, was not paying, like it didn't even click to me what was happening at that time. And so I'm the type of person that if I let you in, I'm going to show you nothing but care and compassion. And I really felt bad for him. Like my heart really went out to him. And I wanted to be that one person in his life that would not leave him. Fool I was. Fuck. I was a fool. Oh gosh. All right. So let's get into it. Let's year 1 was good. So we're going to go to years 2 through 3. Still having a good time. You know what I'm saying? We going out, we drinking, partying. I started smoking again. I started to relax, and he's drinking more than he was in the beginning. But here's where the stress started, because not only was he drinking more, but he was in and out of jobs. All right. And I was carrying the majority of the weight. And I really felt like I was the man and a woman, because not only am I working and carrying the weight, but I'm also making the decisions, because I'm not talking bad about him. I'm just being truthful. So, it was like he could not make a decision for himself. You know what I'm saying? And so I took on making a lot of the decisions for what was going on in our relationship. Now, arguing, we argued a lot because he was just drinking. And like I said, I was stressed out because, I'm doing everything. And now we get 2 years from 3 through 5. And he gets a solid job. All right. Thank God. So we're good. But the arguing doesn't stop because the drinking doesn't stop. The drinking actually got worse. Like he was drinking more than he was before. It felt like I was taking care of another child, because when you're drinking a lot, when you get drunk, it's like you're a totally different person. Like when he's not drinking, he's a sweetheart, like a really nice person, very caring, very compassionate, you know what I'm saying? Making you laugh. But that alcohol will do something to you. Not even a Snickers can help. You know what I'm saying? You eat the Snickers, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Yeah, Snickers Snickers was not doing the job. But like, I was so stressed out. I was really overwhelmed because it was just arguing nonstop. Like, it doesn't matter how I would try to come at him with the situation, because before, when I used to come at him, it would be two bulls going at each other, right? Head to head. Like, we're arguing back and forth. And I tried to calm that down and just come at him with a little bit more compassion instead of coming at hard, you know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't helping anything. I tried something different. I tried to come with a little bit more care and compassion. That shit didn't even work. Like, he wasn't trying to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? And so that was extra stress, extra weight, because no matter which direction I would go to try to help him, because he was fighting his own demon. And mentally, he could not bring himself to, fight to win. It was like he was fighting and he was just getting beat down. You know what I'm saying? And no matter which way I tried, what I said, nothing would work. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot. I was overwhelmed because I'm working, or, if it's a 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. argument, then I have to get up at 6, because guess what? Now I have to get everybody up, get them ready for school, go to work, you know what I'm saying, and deal with a job that I did not want to be at, to come home, make sure everybody's getting their homework done, showered, getting ready for school the next day, and then I have to come in my room and deal with another child. You understand what I'm saying? So remember that wave and all those feelings and emotions in that wave that was, slowly bringing itself towards me. Finally, remember I said it did not hit me in my dream. It could not touch me. But that shit hit me hard in real life. It hit me hard in real life. My anxiety was bad. I was emotional, extremely. I was frustrated. I was pissed. Like, the smallest things would set me off. You understand what I'm saying? I'm yelling. I'm like pissed off. Like, it was just like something that I could not. I felt like I was losing my mind. If y'all listen to my episode 2, y'all hear what I'm telling y'all. The light bulb goes on. Oh, this is what she was talking about. Now, remember, I also in episode 2, I said I could not remember why this button-up shirt. I will always, like, anytime I thought about my dream, I would think about this button-up shirt. Is because that guy, he wore button-ups. Like, when I would go buy shirts, because that's when I met him, he had a button-up shirt. Yo, the universe is, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, bro. I had a straight red and black button-up shirt in my dream. And this dude, he wore a lot of button-ups. He would go shopping, would go get him shirts, button-ups. Yeah, he wore regular shirts too, but to go out and stuff like that, he would have button-up shirts on. And in my dream, I sure enough had this red and black button-up shirt. And I could not, for the life of me, figure out why I kept thinking about this button-up shirt whenever I thought about the dream. And that represented the individual that was coming in my life with this gosh darn button-up shirts. But yeah, so, all those feelings that I talked about in episode 2, I really dealt with that in real life. And, I'm not going to say that he was all bad, because in the last couple of months, he really tried to slow down on the drinking. But like I said, he didn't really have a mind to think for himself. So he went to New York. He came back. Everything that he, tried so hard to work out, that just went out the back that went out the window because he came back from New York and started, it was drinking fest all over again. Like breakfast would be liquor, you know what I'm saying? It was a demon that he could not get rid of. And I can't change you. I could try to help you fight that demon, but you are only going to be able to fight that demon if you want to, when you're ready to. But at that time, I didn't know that. It took me a long time, years, being in relationships and years to understand that, one, yes, you cannot change a person. And if that person is fighting a demon, like their own demon, I'm talking about alcohol, you know what I'm saying, things like that, when they're ready to fight to win, they will fight to win. But he was fighting he was losing that battle. That's what I mean when I say he was fighting. He was fighting and he was getting his ass kicked. And it, like I said, it didn't matter what I said, what I did. I tried, different things. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Nothing will work. And I don't put all blame on him, because we accept what we allow. So I allowed it, I accepted it. I was just trying to be there for somebody, and why, and the only reason too why is because I knew him when I was young. You know what I'm saying? But when you young and you grow up to be an adult, you are not the same person. But my mind was so into the world and cluttered, and I was not, like I said, I was not into no spirituality and meditating and really being like understanding and noticing and just using that third eye and just using the common sense. None of that. I was just like ditzy doodle. Seriously ditzy doodle. But when I, after the relationship was done and over, I just really thought that I was a horrible person, because I allowed that to happen and my kids had to live through that. And it was not fair to them. It was not fair to them, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we hand down these generational curses. Right? We certain things we've seen in this life as a child, we experience in this life as a child, we end up, without even thinking about it, when we grow up and we have our own kids, or when we grow up and we get into similar situations that we've seen as a child, it's like it almost becomes like, it's almost like it was normal. And I don't know why I just put that in quotes with my fingers, but it's almost like it's a normal thing because that's what you know. But being out of that relationship and, learning to meditate, like I was really committed to meditating and getting my mind right, and not overreacting and being so upset, because I could have killed my damn self the way I was behaving in here. Like the oxygen was depleting from my brain every time I yelled, because I was so frustrated. Surge in feelings and emotions, y'all. I was pissed. Everything was just like upsetting me. I'm like yelling at everybody, and I could feel my head tightening. That's how serious it was. You know what I'm saying? And right now that I'm talking, I don't meditate as much as I used to, but I do meditate once in a blue moon, and I believe that really saved my life. It really saved me. It really saved me, and I appreciate every moment of it. Every moment of it. But realization, right? After the relationship was done, I realized that, like I said, his stories was hitting hard. And I noticed that when people, I'm a people reader. And when, it's sad that when you get out of relationships is when you realize certain things. But I noticed that when sometimes people, they talk to me and they tell me stories, they have this look on their face like they want pity, you know, and you want me to be like this caring, compassionate person. I noticed that. This is the second time I noticed that, because it happened to me before. But he would have this look on his face like he's waiting for me to, oh, you poor soul type of thing. And my foolish ass, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did, y'all. Fool I was. But you know what I'm saying? Everything is a lesson to be learned. Everything is a lesson to be learned. Especially the negative life events. Man, if you don't learn it, you are going to go through the same thing again. Maybe with a different person, gonna be the same situation. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna go through that shit again until you learn. And if you don't learn, guess what's gonna happen? It's just gonna keep happening over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like you get cheated on, right? You're in a relationship, male, female, it don't matter. We all get cheated on. And you get cheated on and you let that person go, but you let that person back in your life because, you know what I'm saying, they said sorry. I'm sorry, it would never happen again. And then they cheat on you again. And then here you go, sad as shit. Because why? How could you do this to me again? I have to leave you alone. But baby, I'm sorry. I will never do it again. I promise. I know I said that before, but this time I mean it for real. And you let that person back in. And I'm laughing because your girl been there before. I've been there before. But I learned my lesson. You understand what I'm saying? I learned my lesson, and I'm proud of myself for that. I am a lesson learner. I'm a lesson learner, man. This shit is crazy. So I'm glad to get this out. I feel good right now. Like I'm smiling. Y'all can't tell, but your girl is happy, right? I'm smiling because that dream was crazy. And the fact that, in my dream that wave never hit me, but it really touched me in real life. And like I said, it represented every emotion: high anxiety, surge in feelings and emotions, fear of losing control, feeling overwhelmed, angry, depressed, everything. Wave, water represents feelings and emotions. That wave was slowly coming towards me. And that was the universe telling me, warning me of what was to come in my future. That button-up shirt that I had on represented the individual. Because your boy he loved his button-ups. He loved his button-ups. So when the universe is trying to tell you something, it is recommended that you listen, focus, pay attention, slow down. I will always reiterate that. Slow down, because that way you slow down and you start listening, and God will talk to you. The Creator will talk to you. The universe will talk to you. And if you paying attention, you'll be able to get through it. Even if it comes to your life, you are mentally prepared. You're physically prepared to get through whatever is coming to you. Me, I was not mentally prepared. I ain't had no idea. I didn't even think about the dream when I was going through what I was going through, my negative life events. It's not until everything was ended, I'm saying, I was meditating and everything, and bam, as I'm meditating, oh, and then that's when I would start thinking about the dream off and on. And then I'm sitting in my car, like I said, and I'm planning out my podcast episodes, and that's when I thought about that wave of water being everything in me, and that's what was to come. It was a message. So, y'all, what are you willing to accept? All right. When will you say enough is enough? And are you ready to heal? See, I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to heal, bro. I'm ready to live. I want to live. I want to enjoy this life that I was given. Not saying that I'm never going to have another problem again. I'm never going to go through another, negative life event. Everything happens for a reason. It's a lesson to be learned. And I'm praying that I learn the lesson so that I don't have to keep going through these negative life events over and over, like the same thing over and over again. And when you learn the lesson, you're growing. You're growing and you're healing. And I'm growing and I'm healing. And I don't regret anything that happened, because if I did not go through those things, who would I be today? I wouldn't even be talking to you guys. I wouldn't have a story to tell. If I didn't learn the lesson, Cloud have mercy. I probably, oh my gosh, I would be going through that shit again. Why, y'all? So learn the lesson. I pray that whoever's listening, if you are going through a negative life event right now, you hear my voice. Don't talk to nobody right now. You know what I'm saying? You just talk to the Creator. You and the universe have a conversation, because that's the only being that will be able to help you out of the situation. Yeah, we got best friends and blah, blah, blah. But if they have not gone through whatever you're going through, what can they tell you? And sometimes you have a friend or, a best friend or whoever you talk to, and they were like, girl, that's just, that's love. That's how relationships are. Get the fuck out of here. No. You deserve more than that. You deserve more than that. So when you understand, and everything is going to happen in its time. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush anything. Everything happens at perfect time. Perfect time, y'all. Perfect time. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying where I am right now in life. Yes, I want to grow some more, but everything is going to happen in the perfect time. I'm the type of person, I need instant results. You know what I'm saying? And this has to happen right now. And if it doesn't happen right now, I'm going to give up and do something else. I got to try something else. No, Jahan. Everything happens in perfect time. So don't rush it. Because this is the journey. This is the journey that I'm on. And I have not laughed and smiled so much in my life. Like, I'm grateful for where I am right now. I'm grateful for those negative life events, from this one that I spoke about, the one before that, the one before that. You know what I'm saying? And, that's just what it is. It's life. But we have to learn. And so, my beautiful beings, learn the lesson, focus, pay attention, talk to the Creator, talk to the universe. I want to thank you so much for joining me this week on the Indigo Child Podcast. Make sure to join me next weekend for an awakening. Next time on the Indigo Child Podcast. Now, a lot of time when we talk about breaking generational curses, we only hear about the generational wealth, right? We want our kids to have finances so that when we leave this earth, they will be okay. They don't have to beg, borrow, steal from anybody to get what they want or need. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that, because I too want the same for my kids. Very rarely do we talk about breaking the mental distress, mental health, generational curse. And so I think it's time. A couple of weeks ago, decided to apologize to my kids. And yes, I